We are eventually preventing illegal crossings from Greece into Macedonia, since we observed several hundreds of thousands of people crossing this border over the last year and a half. Right now, what we are trying to do is to implement European Council decisions, prevent illegal crossings, and have reception centers where we register migrants.
So today, your country fired tear gas on many people. Many of them were children. Now, I'm just wondering whether that is what you went into politics for.
I don't think that this is a fair judgment. What we have seen is some 400 young male people trying forcibly to enter Macedonian territory from Greece. So if you were part of the security forces and you're faced with a situation where you have a violent attempt from several hundred young male people to enter territory without willing to register or to go to reception centers, I don't think that this is in line with what we have agreed on at the European level. If you ask me, I think the easiest thing to do for Macedonia is to simply pull out and let all the migrants cross its territory on the way to Western European countries. It is precisely what EU member states have been lobbying against. And essentially they have said that they want to have a comprehensive migration system and that you have to have eligible asylum seekers that would have to register, and then if they fulfill the conditions, they can continue their road to the European Union. Macedonia just happens to be a country that is not part of the European Union, but is located on the main migration road.
Right. So just let me be clear, who is it that you blame for the predicament you're in?
I don't think that blame is the right formulation, because every single country on this migration road has its own arguments. If you ask Turkey, Turkey will say that they have been home to 2.5 million migrants over a period of 4 or 5 years, and that no one has reacted until part of these migrants have chosen to take the road and end up in Western Europe. Greece is in a very delicate situation because it's at the external border of the Schengen zone, but on the other side it has to defend the sea line and a number of islands that are very difficult to control. Then Macedonia is the next border. Most of these migrants reach Macedonian border within 24 hours from Turkey, and then they continue their road to Western Europe. I don't think that German role is easy in this story, because we have to have a human treatment all along this road, including on the final destination for all these people that have a need or are fleeing a conflict. But right now, we have to have a system. And the biggest problem is that this system doesn't seem to work. Right. Therefore, each one of us has to do his part of the responsibility on his own territory.
Right. So it's
if you are asking for a suggestion, I would say that the best thing to do is to focus all our efforts on the EU external border, to work in partnership with Turkey and make sure that there is 100% registration of legitimate asylum seekers that are allowed to continue their road and transit through Macedonia, Serbia, Croatia, eventually arrive in Germany.
You must be disappointed to see Europe falling into this system of individual countries building their own fences.
The last thing we would like to do is to invest public money in fencing a border. This is a small section, and it is done with one single purpose: preventing illegal crossing. And if you ask British taxpayers, they will make the same argument, that essentially it's not something that is good, but we definitely need to prevent illegal migration if we want to act responsibly. We will be the first ones that will act in order to dismantle these fences all across Europe, because we want to join the European Union. That's our objective.